Well, I think you pointed it out, to look at whether those thoughts are serving them or not. So, and one of the tips I always kind of start with in my coaching is really having a vision of where you want to go. And so if and that could be like some shorter term goals or longer term goals, but if you can, identify that those thoughts are not serving your higher purpose and they're not serving, so like you said, if they're making you feel bad, and frankly, who wants to feel bad, right? But if
Right.
if you're noticing that those thoughts are making you feel bad, then really what you want to do next is challenge those thoughts and really start to just say, okay, is this really true? Because a lot of times our thoughts lead us to believe things that aren't really true. And a lot of times it's to keep us safe. I mean, one thing that's kind of cool to remember is that our thoughts are the way they are for a reason, because our brains only want to keep us safe. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about, making money. They don't care about being successful in business. It's all about keeping us safe. And that means doing the same thing and saying the same things over and over again. So if we're going to break out of those patterns, we have to shift those thoughts to a more positive thought. And that's not an easy thing to do. And that's one thing that coaching can help people with, is really figuring out, okay, what if this belief is not true? You work on what is a more true belief that I can adopt. So if you're just, you're feeling really negative, like say I'm trying to think of an example here, like, say you have a coaching session that doesn't go really well and you get really down on yourself and you start saying, oh my gosh, you did a terrible job in that coaching session today. What's important to do is to say, okay, maybe today didn't go as well as I wanted it to go, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to learn from this experience. And so you would say to yourself, you're not a terrible coach, you're just learning, right? So this might be helpful for coaches in the beginning of their business journey. It's okay to like mess up sometimes or say the wrong thing, but not to not to be so mean to ourselves, and be kind and say, you know what, it's okay. We're always growing, we're always developing, and every negative experience can be a chance to learn and a chance to grow.